Grace and peace be multiplied unto you. Today's lesson is taken from Science on the subtopic Habitats of Animals. So, what is a habitat? A habitat is a place where an animal lives or is found naturally. Animals live everywhere on the earth, and so it is very important to know where they live. There are five main habitats on the earth. These are forest, desert, polar region, ocean, and fresh water. Let's begin with the forest habitat. A forest is a vast region that is covered densely by trees and different varieties of plants. So in the forest, there are animals who live there, and these animals survive there because that is their home. Examples of forest habitats are lion, tiger, deer, fox, and these animals live in the forest. The forest provides shelter to these animals. So in the forest you can also find animals like tortoise and snakes. And these animals live in burrows. Small animals and insects are also found in the forest. Forest animals are, or example of another forest animal is the deer, and another is the fox. These animals also live in the forest. You can also find the rhinoceros and the bear, and they live on the land, and they are also known to be forest animals or forest habitat. They live in the forest habitat. Monkeys and hare also live in the forest habitats. You can also find insects like caterpillar, grasshoppers, and you can also find them in the forest habitats. Now let's go to the desert habitat. A desert is a sandy and dry region as it receives very little rainfall. It is usually hot during the day and cold at night. Due to this reason, the animals found here have special features that help them to live in such harsh conditions. Let's look at animals that live in the desert habitat. Some animals that live in the desert habitat are camel, scorpion, bandicoot, hedgehog, and desert tortoise. So this is a picture showing some of the desert habitat animals, and we have camel and scorpion. This is a picture of a bandicoot, and this is a picture of a hedgehog. And these are all desert habitat animals. We also have snake and oryx. This is a picture of an oryx, and this is a picture of a snake. And these are desert habitat animals. Let's go to the polar region habitat. The regions near the north and south poles on the earth are called polar regions. The North Pole is named Arctic, and the South Pole is known as Antarctica. Polar regions are usually covered with ice and snow, and those regions are usually very cold. Let's look at examples of animals that live in the polar region. We have the penguins, and this is a penguin, and the walrus. This is an example of a walrus. This is how a walrus look like. Other animals that live in the polar regions are the Arctic fox and the Arctic hare. This is the Arctic fox and this is the Arctic hare. Now, most of the animals that live in the polar regions, due to the cold, they are covered with fur. Their bodies are covered with fur to aid them to survive in the cold regions. Other animals that live in the polar region are polar bear. This is a polar bear and a seal. Let's move on to the ocean habitats. The ocean is very vast, continuous body of saline salty water. It is the largest habitat on Earth. A large variety of animals are found here. Some of them are whale, dolphin, seal, seahorse, and octopus. These animals are well adapted to live in salty water, and hence they are able to survive in the ocean. So, ocean habitat animals are, we have here dolphin and a turtle. We also have a whale and a seal. We also have seahorse and octopus. These animals are well suited to live in the ocean. Let's look at the freshwater habitat. Freshwater is naturally occurring water on the Earth's surface. It contains minimal quantities of dissolved salts. Some examples of freshwater habitats are ponds, lakes, rivers, streams, etc. This kind of habitat gives shelter to numerous animals like fish, frog, salamander, toad, duck, swan, crane, and a number of insects. So let's look at pictures of examples of animals that live in fresh water. We have here a duck and a swan. We also have flamingo and a crane. We have frog and toad. We also have fishes, and salamander. These animals live in freshwater bodies. We also have certain insects like the dragonfly. These animals also like to live in the freshwater bodies. So we've learned today the meaning of habitats and the different type of habitats that exist for animals. We've seen examples of animals and their habitats. I have given some exercises and I hope this video will help you answer them. Until then, stay safe. Bye bye.